This video is to give you a quick overview of validating physical addresses. In transportation, moving freight involves picking up and delivering to physical addresses. The TMS system is designed to help validate and store exact physical addresses. In doing so, the TMS can speed up the entry of an address, standardize the spelling of an address, improve the ability to route a vehicle to the exact location of the stop, calculate better travel times by knowing the exact route the vehicle will take, know the time zone of the location, thereby showing stop dates and times in both your time zone and the time zone of the stop, and allow users to store points of interest, or POIs, around a validated location. Your TMS comes with over 1 million preloaded and validated addresses that are shared with everyone who uses the TMS. You can easily access this database to validate and standardize your customer addresses. Here is the standard search screen that accesses the global address database. Let's begin by finding the New York Stock Exchange, which is at 11 Wall Street. By using Quick Search, we start typing 11 WAL, and it quickly finds the address plus several others. Without completing the entire address, we can select the one we know is correct. With one click, we have a validated standard known address with correct spelling, time zone, and exact location, which includes the latitude and longitude. But what if we cannot find the address? Then go to Advanced Search and start to enter the data in all the fields. First, make sure you are searching in the appropriate world region. The default world region will be set based on where you reside. Then enter the address, city, zip, postal code, country, and state province necessary to find the entry. As you enter your data, the system will attempt to find the address in the existing database. After typing the address, if the system cannot find it in the existing database, try using the PC Miler or Google search. This will use these standard internet tools to see if the address exists in the world. For example, let's search for 18 Wellington Street, North, New Liskeard, Ontario. It does not appear in the master database, yet can be found by both PC Miler and Google. Highlighting the row will show the address on a map. If you've been to this address, the map becomes a visual means to verify the correct location. When you double-click on the address, the system will save the validated address, time zone, and lat long in the master database, store the address in your system, return you to the screen where you came from. If the address cannot be found, you can still store the address as off-grid. This means that the address is not validated, so the time zone and the actual latitude and longitude might not be accurate. Furthermore, there is no guarantee the address is properly spelled. If the address has not been validated, an off-grid indicator will appear. Otherwise, a validated indicator will appear. You may have given your TMS provider a database of your customers to load into your instance of the TMS system. Some of the addresses associated with your customers will not validate due to spelling, even if the address exists in the master location database. Here is an example of Acme Industries, where the address shows as off-grid. To fix this, go into the address and do an advanced search. Either correct the spelling or remove qualifiers, like east, and it is possible that the address can be easily validated. If so, save it. If not, try using the PC Miler or Google search to find and save the correct valid address. If all else fails, just save it as off-grid. There are situations where you would save an off-grid address. Examples would be billing addresses that are post office boxes or new physical addresses that are not yet in any world database. Where and when are validated addresses saved? In the CRM, carrier and customs broker profiles, validated addresses are saved in the global location database and copied to the respective profile. Your customer name is never stored in the global address database. In the user, driver, and owner system, validated addresses are not saved in the global location database, but the information is copied as validated into the respective profile. Personal home addresses, like your drivers, your users, and your fleet owners, are never saved in the global address system. In the order system, when choosing a location as a stop, validated addresses are saved in the global location database. If a CRM or carrier address has been validated, that means you can add points of interest, or POI to the address. For more information on points of interest, see the Points of Interest training video. In transportation, moving freight involves picking up and delivering to physical addresses. The TMS system is designed to help validate and store exact physical addresses. In doing so, the TMS can speed up the entry of an address, standardize the spelling of an address, improve the ability to route a vehicle to the exact location of the stop, calculate better travel times by knowing the exact route the vehicle will take, know the time zone of the location, thereby showing stop dates and times in both your time zone and the time zone of the stop, and allow users to store points of interest or POIs around a validated location. Your TMS comes with over 1 million preloaded and validated addresses that are shared with everyone who uses the TMS. You can easily access this database to validate and standardize your customer addresses. To improve service to your customer, it is in your best interest to ensure as many addresses are validated using the TMS system.